Hi Dave, how are you?
I'm really good, madame.
Welcome to our motivational show.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us about yourself?
Myself, well, my background is in accounting. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration and have worked in oil and gas accounting for over 30 years. Then I moved. I decided to use some of my interchangeable skills in the finance area and became a financial advisor. So I've been on my own working as a financial advisor through a company called National Best. So we help people with their finances, everything from insurance to investments.
That's great. You have years of experience in your professional life.
Yes.
And can you tell us about your Toastmasters journey also?
Okay. Well, I had joined a group to get some training in the financial advising area. And one of the things, because I'd worked for so long in the back office doing accounting, I hadn't had the exposure to doing public speaking. And I identified it as one of my weaknesses right away that I wanted to work on. They say if you attack your weakness head on, that you can overcome and do fantastic things later because of that. We used to, at the office, we used to do 2-minute speeches, and it was kind of terrifying at first. You'd be asked a question out of the blue and have to go up and in front of 100 people and do something for 2 minutes. But when I decided to go and check out Toastmasters, it took me a long time to build my confidence as such so that I could get in front of the group and speak on an impromptu basis, doing such things as table topics for 2 minutes. So that's what we went ahead and did. I started that in 2012, and it took me quite a while, but I finally got with it. And then my next step was to take on the leadership roles in Toastmasters rather than the speech roles. I took on the leadership roles right away because I could see how they related to my business experience, conducting meetings and solving problems and the whole bit like that. So having done that, then I started to do more of the speeches to get practice in various areas that I wanted to learn and apply myself a little more in. And so finished the competent communication manual that way. And then we got into pathways and went forward from there to today.
You have long experience in Toastmasters, and it seems that you learn a lot. So,
Yes.
who was Dave before you joined Toastmasters, and what changes have you found in your own life after you joined Toastmasters?
Well, before Toastmasters, I worked in an office, and I felt free to communicate with people in the office, and one-on-one, I've always been really good with people. I care about people. I like doing business with people. But to stand in front of a group of 100 people and do a speech, that was not me. I could not do that. Today, after having done Toastmasters for about 8 years, I don't have a fear of that at this point at all. I have the various skills to be able to do any of it that comes my way. It's just a matter of focusing on it and applying myself. I enjoy that aspect of it, and I enjoy the idea that you go and meet new people, total diverse situations, diverse people add to the quality of life and everything for everyone. And, not being afraid of that is a really important thing.
When you come to Toastmasters meeting, which role really excites you? There are different roles, I think. Table topics, evaluation, featured speech, or Toastmasters, many roles.
I'm not an overly excitable person, but I can see value in all of those roles. You know what I mean? At a given point in time. One of the things I did early on in my Toastmasters career is I was the guy leading the table topics, the speech contest at Momentum. We had 70 people there, and I was the guy up front doing that, and I hadn't even done a speech in Toastmasters itself at that point in time. Because I had worked on my leadership skills, I was able to do that. So I took it as a personal challenge to develop practical skills that I could use in my day-to-day work life and family life, things where I could speak in front of people and be heard, find my voice, and go at that.
Beside Toastmasters regular meetings, what kind of activities do Toastmasters organize? Any events?
The speech contests and things like that, Toastmasters regularly get involved in those and participate. They get a chance to see people from different parts of the world that way, to learn about new and different cultures and ideas and everything. So Toastmasters International is fantastic for things like that.
When new member or guest want to come to your club, how do you motivate them to join club?
When we were a face-to-face club, I had put together a package that I would give them and discuss to them. I would take them off to the side and have a little 3-4 minute discussion and show them some of the things that would be happening, like their first icebreaker speech and what Toastmasters was all about, what our club was all about, the membership application and stuff like that, without heavy undue pressure or anything, but just showing them all the pieces so that they were well grounded in what Toastmasters was all about, to get them the idea.
If a guest join Toastmasters, what benefit they can expect after joining Toastmasters Club?
Oh, benefits are many and varied. It depends on the person. If they're a new immigrant learning English as a second language, there's a fantastic opportunity for them to practice those skills. At home, they may be speaking their homeland language, but here they get to practice day in, day out the English language and add to their skills and learn more about people in North America as well, just by working with us all day, as a Toastmaster. So those kinds of things are invaluable. For people within Calgary that have been English speakers all their lives, it gets them to enhance what they can do. It depends on where they need the extra growth. Some people are better at certain things and some people are better at other things. But if you need something in a particular area, you can find that through Toastmasters just by working your way through the program and by working with all the other people and seeing who does what in which way. Everybody kind of comes at it from different perspectives. That's why in pathways, not everybody is working on the same pathway at the same time. Various people want to improve in certain things, whether it's leadership in a company or being able to inspire somebody in the community. All those things are part of the area.
What kind of support can new members who recently joined get from experienced Toastmasters like you in each club?
Well, in each club, it can vary, I suppose, but mentorship is part of the idea of Toastmasters. It's not just all about me, it's helping all of the new people come in and develop and become better speakers, find their voice, as you will. It's those kinds of things. Getting to know the person and finding what they need to work on the most and helping guide them to it. Whether it's a really young guy who's trying to find himself in the world, or somebody more experienced in the workforce that needs some more help to get to the next level. Those are the kinds of things that we can all help with. And it's not just on one person in the club. There's a whole network of people within Toastmasters itself. We have areas, divisions, and so forth, and people are all more than willing to help and add to your particular club. In our club the other day, for instance, we had an area director doing her official visit, and we had the division director visit to see what we were up to as well. And they all contributed to the meeting. They all took on roles and added to what we were doing that day. We took on a theme of Labor Day, and we had table topics about different aspects of work and life and everything, and we did it in a humorous fashion. We lightened up the whole topic, even though sometimes work can be a very serious topic when people out in the world around you are being laid off or whatever. But we took a lighter approach to it and had everybody contribute in the meeting, and it turned out really well.
Right now, Toastmasters meetings have gone online due to COVID-19.
Yes.
In future, maybe we will be back in-person meeting soon. But there are many clubs, they are thinking to conduct meeting in hybrid way, online plus in-person. What about Bond Toastmasters planning to run meeting in future?
Well, I've been looking into that very subject, the hybrid meeting, because I think it's very important. There's advantages and disadvantages, but to me, the idea of having an online club increases your reach out there in the world. People that are wanting to find out about Calgary before ever setting foot in Calgary can do it through an online club such as ours, and meet people like those in my club, and get to know what we're all about and see what kinds of things they can learn there. Face-to-face is indispensable as well, because face-to-face you can learn a lot more, and it's more real-time, real activity. Online is good, but it doesn't replace being able to get up there in front of a group and speak as much. But online does give you the opportunity to practice your skills and work on your communication and everything at the same time. So it would be my intent to move the club forward as a hybrid club in the future, just because there's tremendous advantages for everyone if you can improve your outreach and at the same time build your club and still do face-to-face meetings. So there's no reason with the technology and everything that we have that we can't do both in the future.
Are you ready to welcome people to join your club from around the world?
Oh yes. Yeah, we've already had people who have come to Calgary from all over the world be part of our club at Momentum. So we're used to having a diverse club, and we find that it adds a lot of energy and interest and cultural variety to the club as it is. And to add that from all over the country, all over the world, would be a next natural step for us. It's good.
That's really a great news. Can you give information how people from different parts of the world can attend your meeting?
Oh, sure. It's as simple as getting in touch with myself through email at dougcore8@gmail.com, and I would give you a link to the meeting that you could sign in on to Zoom meeting. Also, you can find us at meetup.com as Bird Toastmasters. It's a little trickier to navigate through at times, but if you look in meetup.com in Calgary for a Thursday noontime meeting, you will certainly find us there. And the links and everything are in there to be utilized for connecting with us.
Thank you so much, Dave, for sharing your experience and giving lots of information about public speaking and leadership and telling about your club. I believe people from around the world will be able to join your club in future to improve their public speaking and communication skills. Thank you so much.
Thank you.